Welcome to the More Joy, Less Stress series for sensitive souls, where I'm sharing with you the Bach Flower Remedies to help you optimize your emotional energy and create the results you want in your life. Today we're looking at the remedy pine. Pine deals with the emotion of guilt. Now, guilt is a very low energy emotion. And so regardless of how or why you're feeling that way, you probably don't want to stay there for too long. Okay? So guilt can arise from many different situations, right? It could be old childhood wounds where maybe you didn't feel good enough, or you didn't feel like you were okay because of the environment you were in or the relationships you had. Another scenario could be, well, maybe you're successful and the others around you are not, and there could be a guilt connected with that. Perhaps you've actually said or done something that hurt someone else, whether it was intentional or not. There could be guilt associated with that. So regardless of what actually brought on the feeling of guilt, pine is going to help you move through that emotion so that you're not stuck in that super low energy of guilt. You don't want to stay there too long, and while you want to validate your emotions and know what they are, it is that self-awareness that's going to allow you to move to a higher level. And so when you start to use pine, and you know that you're experiencing guilt, you may be apologizing for things you're not responsible for. You may be holding on to things that went wrong, that you're taking responsibility for. So pine is really going to help you to regain a perspective that allows you to accept or release responsibility and move forward. Because what happens when we're stuck in the emotion of guilt is we feel stagnant, we feel like we're not worthy. And so it's that self-worth that is really suffering. And that's a foundational piece for creating what you want in your life. And so if the emotion of guilt is clouding your perspective, then pine may be helpful for you. So to take pine, it's simply 2 drops, 2 to 4 times a day on the tongue or in a beverage of your choice. You want to be consistent with it and see how you feel. Once again, these are basic indications that I've shared with you today, and if you'd like something a little bit more individualized, I invite you to look at the information below to see how to work with me one-on-one. I hope this has been helpful for you, and thank you for joining me on the More Joy, Less Stress series. I'll see you next time.